In the top stories, Essence of Hope Foundation donates cancer care items. Ministry of Tourism intensifies efforts to halt the sale of counterfeit goods, and public asked to identify Bastia bus/ferry terminal shooter. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, cancer patients in St. Kitts and Nevis are on the minds of the executive at the Essence of Hope Foundation in aiding to ease their worry of physical appearance. Mervyn Thompson tells us more.
Renewing a sense of confidence and dignity in patients who have contracted cancer, specifically breast cancer, the Essence of Hope Foundation is donating care products to persons in St. Kitts and Nevis. From head coverings to prosthetic breasts, the donations were made possible through the collaborations with the Foundation and the High Commission of Ottawa in Canada. Dr. Marcus Natta, Vice President and Public Relations Officer of the Essence of Hope Foundation, told of the origin thought of the donation at a handover ceremony on Tuesday.
Essence of Hope, we first engaged Special Envoy for Investment Development and International Business Relations, Mr. Calvin St. Just, about our need for mastectomy materials. And he was able to connect us with the group Diane's Mastectomy in Toronto, Canada. Now, through the work of our High Commission in Ottawa, Canada, and also our consulate in Toronto, we were able to facilitate not only getting the donations to our missions, but also facilitating the shipment to the missions from Canada to St. Kitts and Nevis. So we are eternally grateful, first of all, for the collaborative efforts of our Special Envoy, as well as our High Commission in Canada and our consulate in Toronto. But more so, we really want to thank Sandy Gambler, who heads up Diane's Mastectomy in Canada, for these kind donations.
Dr. Natta, being an advocate for cancer awareness and treatment, spoke of the coverings and the impact they can have on patients.
Now, we have received 200 mastectomy bras. We've also received 50 prostheses, breast prostheses. We've also received several compression sleeves, gloves, several dozen head coverings. And what these donations are going to do for us is to help a lot of these women to sort of regain a lot of their self-confidence. Often when the breast is removed by mastectomy, women tend to feel that they've lost something because they literally have lost a part of them. And what these prostheses will do is give them that sense of confidence and hopefully give them that sense of hope to push through and to continue to either do their treatments or to spread the word to others about the importance of mammograms or healthy living, etc. Often when persons go through chemotherapy, one of the things that happens is that they lose a lot of their hair. And so we have head coverings, again, to be able to give persons that sense of confidence that, okay, everything will be all right, and they don't have to be embarrassed that they've lost their hair and so forth.
The Essence of Hope Foundation can be reached on Facebook at Essence of Hope St. Kitts, at email ouressence2009@gmail.com, or by calling 869-667-6251. Mervyn Thompson, ZIZ News.
Meanwhile, in an effort to maintain the authenticity of the Kittitian experience and to further protect the reputation of St. Kitts and Nevis as a premier tourist destination, the Ministry of Tourism is pursuing new policy initiatives aimed at eliminating the sale of counterfeit merchandise at the ports of entry. Minister of Tourism Honorable Marsha Henderson, during the ministry's press conference on Tuesday at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, said that the new policy initiatives will target merchandise such as counterfeit jewelry, alcohol, and fabric.
I'm pleased to announce a new policy initiative aimed at eliminating the sale of counterfeit merchandise at our ports, encompassing items such as jewelry, alcohol, and even fabric. As the Minister of Tourism, it is imperative to uphold the standards of our local products and protect the integrity of tourism, of the tourism industry. Counterfeit goods not only deceive visitors and our customers, but also tarnish the reputation of our destination. Therefore, the Ministry of Tourism is taking decisive action to address this issue head-on and raise the standards at our ports.
Minister Henderson noted that her ministry will be working closely with the Office of the Attorney General to implement stricter laws to combat and eliminate the sale of counterfeit products.
I would like at this time to highlight that existing legislation already exists to tackle this issue, and we are working closely with the Attorney General's chambers to implement stricter laws and regulations to combat the sale of fake merchandise. The support of the Attorney General's office is crucial in ensuring that these measures are effectively enforced and violators are held accountable.
Minister Henderson reaffirmed that the Ministry of Tourism values the collaboration and cooperation of merchants operating at Port Zante and at the RLB International Airport in their efforts to combat the sale of fake merchandise, adding that, quote, by working together, we can ensure that our ports offer only genuine, high-quality products to visitors and locals, end of quote. And in other news, the police need your help in identifying an unknown assailant in this footage of the homicide that was committed on April 6th between the Bastia Ferry Terminal and Bus Terminal. Police later identified the deceased as 33-year-old Alex Harris of Challengers Village, St. Kitts, who was found sitting motionless in a chair. Initial investigations indicate that Harris was shot by a single-armed assailant. He was pronounced dead at the scene. In the video released by the police, a person dressed in a black top with blue jeans walks towards Harris, commits the act, and fled the scene. A group of people who were playing dominoes and drinking nearby can be seen leaving the area after the incident. The police are asking and seeking the public's assistance in bringing the perpetrator to justice. Persons with information are urged to contact the nearest police station or call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707, where an anonymous report can be given. After the break, Prime Minister Drew receives credentials from Australian Commissioner, and 50-year-old killed in hit and run. Stay with us.
Hey my friend, it's your boy USA. Here's your Hustlers Value Mart Idea Specials running May 2nd to May 15th. Now our Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Ocean Spray 100% cranberry juices $14.99. Essential Everyday Croutons $6.79. Essential Everyday Cream Cheese $7.99. Essential Everyday Fries $15.79. Multi-meal bag cereals $12.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags $11.99. And now our very low weekly value deals. Kellogg Pop-Tarts $12.49. All El Paso tortilla shells $11.99. Bounty Essential 6 Big Rolls $39.79. Hammer & Hammer liquid detergent $14.99. Candish liquid $8.49. Colgate toothbrush medium and soft $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart.
National Home Loans, get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door, come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Thank you for staying with us. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew welcomed Her Excellency Sonia Kopp, the new High Commissioner of Australia, to St. Kitts and Nevis as she presented her credentials on Tuesday. According to a communique by the Prime Minister's press secretary, a cordial meeting was had where Prime Minister Drew extended warm congratulations to Her Excellency, emphasizing the importance of bilateral relations between their nations. He's quoted as saying, "Your appointment signals a new chapter in the relationship between our nations, and I am confident that your tenure will further fortify the bonds of cooperation and goodwill between Australia and St. Kitts and Nevis," end quote. Expressing mutual commitment to shared goals, discussions between Prime Minister Drew and High Commissioner Kopp centered on pivotal issues such as climate action, green energy initiatives, the promotion of sustainable economic growth, particularly through the orange economy, and strategies to bolster the tourism sector for the benefit of both nations. High Commissioner Kopp commended Prime Minister Drew for his recent address at the United Nations General Assembly and praised St. Kitts and Nevis's dedication to green energy solutions, highlighting the ongoing geothermal project in Nevis as a significant step towards sustainable development. Her Excellency Sonia Kopp has served as a Foreign Service Officer with Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, or DFAT, as Deputy Head of Mission in South Africa and Sri Lanka, as well as diplomatic assignments in Geneva and The Hague. High Commissioner Sonia Kopp will serve a 3-year term until 2026. Apart from St. Kitts and Nevis, she is accredited to the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM. St. Kitts and Nevis established diplomatic relations with Australia in 1986. And in other news, police say 50-year-old Marlon Daniel of Barnesgut, Nevis, is the victim who was killed in a hit-and-run on Sunday. The incident occurred sometime after 4 a.m. along the Newtown Bay Road in the vicinity of Sol Fuel Facility. Daniel was transported to the JNF General Hospital via emergency medical services and died thereafter. Police are still on the search for the driver or drivers and are asking persons who may have information to contact the nearest police station or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707. Still on the local scene, 8 bills will be introduced and have a second reading on Thursday at 10 a.m. when the National Assembly meets at the Chambers on Government Headquarters on Church Street. 6 bills will receive their first reading, while 2 others are slated for second reading. Of the 6 new bills, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew will introduce 3: the Companies Amendment Bill 2024, Virtual Asset Amendment Bill 2024, and Non-Government Organizations Amendment Bill 2024. Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs, will introduce Radiation Safety and Security Bill 2024. Attorney General Garth Wilkin will introduce the Proceeds of Crime and Asset Recovery Amendment Bill 2024, and Senator Honorable Dr. Joel Clark will introduce a Community Beautification and Safety Bill 2024. Meanwhile, bills that will receive the second reading are the Animal Health Bill 2023 and Plant Protection Bill 2023. They had their first reading on September 18, 2023. The National Assembly will be carried live on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM, viewed live on TV Channel 5 in St. Kitts and Channel 98 in Nevis, and streamed live at www.zizonline.com. And coming up in regional news, workplace deaths worrying labor ministry in Guyana. The details when we come back.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new flow, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired. And it's all inspired by you.
Here's your Hustlers Value Mart Idea Specials, running May 2nd to May 15th. Now, our Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Ocean Spray 100% cranberry juices, $14.99. Essential Everyday Croutons, $6.79. Essential Everyday Cream Cheese, $7.99. Essential Everyday Fries, $15.79. Multi-meal bag cereals, $12.99. Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $11.99. And now, our very low weekly value deals. Kellogg Pop-Tarts, $12.49. Old El Paso tortilla shells, $11.99. Bounty Essential 6 Big Rolls, $39.79. Hammer & Hammer Liquid Detergent, $14.99. Candish Liquid, $8.49. Colgate Toothbrush Medium and Soft, $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart.